Karula. So, good morning. My name is Cam Valentine, the creator of Live to My History. And I've got a quick scenario for you. So I was speaking to a lot of people, training in the gym, etc., etc. And people asking me the same question. Okay, so when looking for a personal trainer, a lot of people kept saying, oh, I'll only look for a trainer who's in shape. And it's a big discussion. Even in gyms, when I was asking a lot of people, what kind of trainer are you looking for? A lot of people said they must be in shape. And I'm thinking to myself, why do you need to be in shape? And I'm trying to explain to them, like, knowledge comes from within. It's in the mindset. And a lot of people kept saying, oh, if they're not in shape, I'm never going to get them I'm never going to get that PT. Okay, let me just break this down for you quickly. Okay, the best coaches, let's just think of the football coaches, let's just say even Usain Bolt's coach, sprinters, etc. The best coaches are not even in shape. The best coaches have that knowledge experience. Most of them may be retired, or most of them will just have that knowledge in coaching. And what I try and tell people is, don't always judge a book. Don't ever always judge a book by its cover. Sometimes you can learn so much from people who may not be in that ideal shape you want, or etc. Like, I get the point. If you wanna, have that bodybuilder's physique, you're gonna look for that kind of bodybuilder that has trained, because you want to have that experience. But sometimes the best of the best people sometimes have the knowledge that's in within. And when I try and tell people, sometimes for you to progress, sometimes, especially in the gym, oh, you want to grow and thrive. Sometimes it's the people who you least expect that understand how to really manipulate things, whether it's glycogen, whether it's training, whether it's stress on the training demands, whether it's tempo, whether it's sets, etc., etc., etc. Like, you need to understand, these are for clients. This is mainly to clients looking for PTs. I always say, don't always go for the biggest guy, because the biggest guy sometimes doesn't know what he's talking about. I mean, for real. I'm not even trying to throw all these other people who are in shape under the bus, but this is kind of like a social media thing where a lot of people are just copying what other people are doing, just copying the same things. And I tell people, the best of the best coaches, look at the best of the best football coaches. Look at the best. I keep going back to sprinting. Look at Usain Bolt's coach. Like, he has minimum even sprinting actual on the track experience, and you actually went into coach. Like, coaching is a whole nother aspect from the actual physical demands. So clients, or if you're looking for a qualified PT, or you're looking to progress your level, whatever it's what you're doing, sometimes open your eyes, clear your mind. It's always the people who you least expect. It's always the people who are not necessarily in shape. So when you look for that PT, you look for that assistance and guidance, stop always going for the ripped guys. Look for someone who's open-minded, that can give you full knowledge, full understanding of how the sport works, in ways that you'll be like, oh, whoa. Do you know what I mean? So stop judging the book by its cover, make it happen, and just keep finding ways to progress. Because when you have that limited mindset, oh, I'm just giving the gym an example, as in someone that's in shape, or when you're going to go for guys that look like me, for example, and that's the only way that I'm going to find that PT. And if that PT is fully booked, or that PT is not giving the information you want, then you just quit, or you just feel like you can't progress because the PTs that look a certain way, for example, are not giving you information, but you dare not go out that PT that's out of shape. Like, I had this big discussion when I was working in Pure Gym. A lot of people kept saying, even some of the PTs kept saying, I will never, if I was a client, I will never get a PT who's not in shape, etc. And I'm trying to explain to people, it's more than how you physically look. It's in here. It's the knowledge. It's what you studied over the years. Some people, that's their profession. They haven't physically been in it, I have not been a A-list football player, but they've studied it. They've looked at the mechanics. They've worked with different people, how it works, how the body functions, the mobilization, the mobility, etc., etc. So sometimes open your mind. Clients looking for PTs, etc., looking to excel yourself. Even in myself, if I'm looking to excel myself in the fitness field, I'll probably look for somebody who has been doing it for years and years and years, who's necessarily not even into shape, not even in shape of me. So I'm using this for you, clients, even myself. When you're looking for something in life, sometimes open your eyes and open your mind. We only live once, so go out there and make it happen. Why? Because you and I, we only have one space and time. Let's continue to go out there and stop this stupid myth that you must always look for someone that's in shape, or someone that looks just like your current physical goals, etc. Yes, that's great, but there are people out there who have crazy knowledge that can help you excel if you just open the door and allow them. So let's continue to go out there. It's like 4 in the morning. Let's continue to live. Let's continue to live to make history. Why? Because you and I, we honestly have one space in time. We have one life. Open your eyes and open your mind. Unlock your true potential. You are incredible. Let's go crush.